Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Battle Pros Awesome Fido. This is D1 here with you on commentary. We, of course, are in the danger zone here in Nashville, Tennessee on Earth 1610. Long story, don't have time to get into it much right now, but we are on the road to our next Battle Pro Mega event, the first one of 2020. But here tonight, we have some great action for you, and in our main event tonight, BB Disco will go one-on-one with the savage Jamal Bedlam, who is making his Battle Pro debut tonight. But starting off the action, we are going to kick it off with some women's action as Tasha Barnett is making her way down to the ring. Now, of course, everyone in the Battle Pro Women's Division are keeping their eyes open very, very closely because of the fact that, of course, Danny Gibbons is still the Battle Pro World Women's Champion, and she will be defending that championship against the winner of the Danger Grand Prix for the women's side very, very soon. I will get to that in just a couple of minutes as Tasha is awaiting her opponent here tonight. And it's going to be a tough test for Tasha. I haven't seen her very much lately, so I can't really evaluate right off the bat. But I do know that she's going up against someone who can match her in not only power but size as well in Hendrix, who she's making her way down. And like I said, this could be very interesting here, considering the fact that both women very strong, very powerful, and they are both hungry. Let's cut to the chase here for a moment. Both of these women want to be in the World Women's Championship picture. Both women want an opportunity. But in this business, there's only one person every so often that can get an opportunity like that to fight for the World Women's title. And these two women, as you see Hendrix, she's not wasting any time, just going on with the hammer blows immediately onto Tasha, and a drop kick in the corner. Hendrix did not come to play around, but Tasha catching her, throwing her into the corner, and keeping her there with more strikes and heavy offense early from both women, and a huge shot sending Tasha to the mat. And now, oh wait, no. Shot to the midsection there by Tasha, and a forearm, but didn't do much to slow Hendrix down, as you can see, wrapping the arm behind her back and slamming her down. That's going to take away some of the strength that Tasha possesses. And now into the cover, only a count of one. And like I said, later on tonight in our main event, BB Disco will go one-on-one with the savage Jamal Bedlam, who, let's be honest, has not been in the best of moods anywhere in virtual wrestling for that matter. And also, we'll see two more debuts, at least for me. Cliff Andrews was going to take on Jinpachi Ishida. I apologize for butchering that a little bit. I will get it right, I promise. But that is all coming up here tonight. Again, only a one count from Hendrix. And like I said before, Danny Gibbons, of course, the World Women's Champion, will defend her championship at the next mega event for Battle Pro, Defcon 1. White Noise through Orange, against the Queen of Danger herself, the Platinum Athlete Elizabeth Preza. The Platinum Athlete Alexis Boone, excuse me. She beat Elizabeth Preza in the finals of the Danger Grand Prix for the women's side to get that opportunity at the title. Big girl senton from Tasha. But yes, that will be taking place at that mega event coming up. And of course, we know that the King of Danger, TJ Kennedy, will challenge James Dark for the Battle Pro World title at that event. So 2 big events coming up for Battle, 2 big matches for that show, excuse me, as Tasha just delivered a huge right hand, but Tasha now looking to turn the momentum in her favor, and there's an ace cutter. Leg is hooked, and no. And a neck breaker on the run by Tasha. Tasha realizes that she's got Hendrix. Oh, never mind. I was going to say she had Hendrix in a world of trouble for the moment, but Hendrix just coming right back and now repeatedly slamming her head into the mat. Hendrix is not somebody that you want to leave hanging around, because if you do that for too long, she will take advantage. But Tasha has been in the game a while as well. And Tasha now thinking that she's firmly in control. A couple of double sledges sending her into the corner, off the ropes, and a big running crossbody. And now Tasha got her by the back of the head. You control the head, you control the body, as they say, putting her onto the ropes. And now a forearm from Hendrix. But Tasha coming back, and that's that Barnett family lariat. And that could be it. The leg is hooked, and it is over. You never want to take a lariat from a Barnett. And Tasha just made sure that Hendrix knew that firsthand, as she reared back and just delivered the lariat as hard as she possibly could, as all Barnetts know how to do so very well in the business. And Hendrix was down for the count. And Tasha picking up a very needed win here on Awesome Fido, as she, of course, like I said before, she's hungry. She wants a shot at the World Women's Championship. And this opportunity, this match that she just had, could propel her in that direction. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm sure she's going to be keeping a very close eye on that main event women's championship match at Defcon 1 when Danny Gibbons faces Alexis Voon for the Battle Pro World Women's title. She may be next in line if she has her way. But a very hard-hitting, very, very excellent match between both women there. And the crowd seems to agree with me on that sentiment. But again, like I said, our main event tonight, BB Disco will go one-on-one with Jamal Bedlam here on Awesome Fido. And the crowd getting set for the next contest. As I said earlier, this contest between 2 newcomers here to Battle Pro. As you see, Chet Andrews making his way down to the ring, and after the break, he will make his Battle Pro in-ring debut. And we are back here on Awesome Fido, episode 3, as Cliff Andrews making his way in the ring. He's in the ring now, making his Battle Pro in-ring debut against another man who will be making his debut here tonight as well. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. A very highly touted debut here in Battle Pro. The Golden Flash, Jinpachi Ishida, is here in Battle Pro. And of course, like I said, this is the first time I am going to be seeing both of these men in action. But I've heard a lot about Jinpachi. I heard a lot about, his training to be here, to get to this spot he's in. I personally, in my opinion, this is just me, I see a lot of Okada in him. I see a lot of Shinsuke in him. Just, from his entrance, from the way he carries himself in the back, the way he carries himself just coming out here. And I'm expecting big things, but don't think for 1 second that I'm overlooking Chet Andrews at all. Not by a long shot. I'm pretty sure he's come in here and he's heard about Jinpachi and he's heard of all this hype, and he wants to shut it down before it even starts. I'm pretty sure he is pissed off just at the entrance alone, the flash, the glitz, the glamour. I can tell he ain't here for all that. He's here to get in the ring, beat somebody's ass, and get a paycheck. That's about it. You see that? He's telling them, who the hell are you? Why should I be impressed? Why should I be impressed by you? And now they back up into a corner and a clean break. And Jinpachi not getting into a rush here. And that's what all the greats do. They don't rush in. They just take time to scout, analyze their opponents first. And Cliff now trying to use his power. Obviously, you see the size difference between these two. They're almost equally matched, but I can say just from looking right now at first glance that Cliff may have a bit of a power edge on Jinpachi. I'm pretty sure Jinpachi's going to have a striking advantage, but Cliff catching him unaware, giving a few good right hands in, and that's not what you need to do. Oh, here we go. Jackknife cover. 2. Oh, he almost got him. Cliff got too arrogant, too cocky, and it almost cost him. Cliff needs to leave that arrogance at the door and realize who he's in the ring with. He needs to realize he is in the ring with a man who, for all the hype that he has, is equally as skilled as he is hyped up. As Cliff now going for this roll cover now. Arms hooked, shoulders down, and only a 2. And Cliff now, I think he has heard what I said instinctively, obviously, because he can't hear me from where I'm at. But I'm pretty sure he's left the arrogance at the door and is now getting serious. Big boot by Jinpachi. And Cliff coming back with a massive axe handle. And now Cliff is running off the ropes and spears him all the way to the floor. Jinpachi hitting the steel barricade there. And of course, in Battle Pro, there's a 20 count on the floor, so they can stay out there as long as they damn well want. But Cliff ain't about that, apparently. He wants to get him in the ring. He wants to beat him in the ring. Like I said, he wants to shut down all the glitz and glamour of Jinpachi Ishida before it even starts. He wants to make sure that this is all about him tonight. He wants to make sure it's all about Cliff Andrews. And Cliff, like his shirt said, Cliff don't flip. He's not about all the flashy moves. He's not about all the high flying, like I'm sure Jinpachi is, or a lot of the people on the Battle Pro roster for that matter. He is as old school as it gets. He's going to ground and pound you. He's going to wear you down. He's going to wear you out. He's going to keep you grounded, keep you on the ground. Very technical, very in your face, as you've seen already in this match. And Cliff now waiting for Jinpachi to get up or to move in some kind of way, I should say. Now stomping right on the face. And Cliff, again, he's wanting to make a name for himself at the expense of Jinpachi Ishida, the Golden Flash here. Again, he wants to show that this is about him tonight, not about Jinpachi. Because honestly, if you ask me, oh no, is he going for the deal? He hit the deal. And wisely, wait, I may not say that too quickly. Okay, wisely he did not go for the cover because everyone knows that he would have kicked out. And an elbow right to the jaw again. Cover. 1, 2, no. And notice that wasn't a flip, everybody. That was an elbow from the top rope. Old school maneuver. And now snapmare and an elbow right to the top of the head. Cliff Andrews has done an excellent job of grounding Jinpachi and making sure. Oh, wait. No, but here we go. There's that arrogance that I was talking about earlier. I think he's gotten too comfortable, and Jinpachi's going to make him pay for it. 2 clotheslines off the ropes, and there's a 3rd clothesline. Jinpachi, I think, has had enough of Cliff Andrews here. Forearm, another forearm, another elbow, and another clothesline. Striking combination by Jinpachi. The Golden Flash is now showing Cliff Andrews exactly what he's made of. Is now whipping him into the corner again. And a neck breaker. I don't think Cliff was ready for this one. Uh-oh. Jesus! Flash kick from Jinpachi, and that's it. You don't get up from something like that. Jinpachi was grounded for a majority of this match, let's be real. Cliff Andrews had a game plan going in. He was going to ground him. He was going to make sure that he didn't get as much offense in the early goings, but that one instance where he turned around and pointed to the crowd, taunting the crowd, saying that he's in control, and Jinpachi just used that to his advantage and ended up pulling out the victory. And Cliff, I think, is going to go back and watch this and realize that he let this one get away. He had this match in the bag, and it cost it. He cost himself this match. Let's be honest. He cost himself this match. And Jinpachi having a very, very excellent showing. And like I said, there's big things in this guy's future, not just in Battle Pro, but wherever he wants to go. wherever he feels like going. Because let's see, I've had some interest already. I know a few other people may be watching this and say, hey, this guy's pretty damn good, and he is damn good. But coming up next, our main event, BB Disco, Jamal Bedlam. Don't go away. It's coming up next here on Awesome Fighter.
Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You hit or lose or hit or win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or get beaten like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. At least for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose, or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you could rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for our main event of the evening. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the party is here in Nashville because here comes BB Disco. And don't let the dancing and the fun fool you. BB Disco has been in this business for a very, very long time. He's been all around the world in so many different promotions that I can't even have time right now to list them all. A world traveler in every sense of the word, and a man who, if he wants to, when he wants to, on any given night, can not only main event, but be a champion. It's all fun and games until the bell rings for BB Disco. But tonight, he is going to have to leave the fun and games at the door. Because this man right here is not in a good mood. And I don't think he's been in a good mood for a very long time now. I mean, let's think about it real quick here. The stuff that's been going on with his family, in his personal life, the fact that he was, in his mind, screwed out of the DCA Celestial Championship by a man in Jiraiya Raju who not only beat him down, but beat Zaya Steele down and Kenshin down. And then when he got inserted into the Fatal 4-Way for that title, he beat all three of them again. And Jamal wasn't pinned to lose the title. In fact, Jamal didn't even have a successful defense of the title because of Jiraiya. So if anything, the man that he wants the most out of this entire situation is Jiraiya Raju. But he cannot focus on that tonight. He can't focus on his family life. He can't focus on Jiraiya. He has to keep his focus 100% on BB Disco, because if BB Disco has his way, he will beat Jamal Bedlam here tonight. That is an absolute fact. If Jamal's head is not clearly 100% in the game in this match tonight, he will lose it. But knowing Jamal like I know him, when that bell rings, everything that's happening right now in his life goes out the window. Everything that is happening outside of those ropes goes bye-bye. And it's 100% focused on BB Disco and only BB Disco. That's what his focus is and needs to be right here. So let's see how this match goes. The crowd's ready. BB Disco's ready. Jamal Bedlam is ready. We're ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Because this is the main event of Awesome Fido Episode 3. It is BB Disco versus the Savage, Jamal Bedlam. And Bedlam now immediately going for the key lock early. And BB Disco now going from behind into a hammer lock on the Savage. Jamal obviously going to have the power advantage here. BB Disco is going to have to use his speed in order to quicken the pace against Jamal. And there's now into a side armbar. And Jamal easily able to wiggle his way out using that power advantage. And of course BB Disco trying to use the mind games against the Savage, but I don't think it's gonna work as he just gets powered down. Like I said, BB Disco can't try to outpower Jamal. He's gonna have to try and use his strikes and his speed to gain the upper hand, because you see every time he tries to get a simple collar and elbow tie up on, Jamal just pushes him right off as if he's nothing. Forearm. And now going up to the top, but BB caught him immediately. Again, I think, see, that's the other thing about Jamal, is a nice Frankenstein or jumping variety by BB Disco. And now, double knees to the back, and the Savage is in trouble early. And this is something you don't want to be with BB Disco. And now, again, you see using his speed, and again, he tries to go for something, and every single time Jamal just uses his power. As you see, a boot now strikes the midsection. Irish whip off the ropes. Duck underneath. Going for a belly to belly, but BB Disco catching with a couple of rights right between the eyes. Jamal runs in, gets a Japanese arm drag for his troubles. Tries to run in again, and another one by Disco. And Jamal, oh wait, catching him, and a hip toss by the Savage. Both of these men obviously looking for a victory here tonight. And again, as I said earlier tonight, the world, oh, we went for a headbutt. Jamal known for those vicious headbutts. BB Disco knows that too well. Went for a knee and got caught on the ropes there by the Savage. And now BB, oh, there it is. There's those Savage headbutts, and now the lefts and rights from Jamal Bedlam trying to keep BB Disco down in the corner, and he gets him there. Both of these men, like I said, are looking for an opportunity to get closer to the Battle Pro World title currently held by James Dark. James Dark will defend the title against he'll defend the title against TJ Kennedy, He'll defend the title against TJ Kennedy at Defcon 1. White Noise through Orange, our next mega event, first one for 2020. And I'm sure both of these men would love a piece of either Dark or Kennedy, whoever comes out of that match with the Battle Pro World title. Of course, that event is coming up very, very soon. So if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell So you know when an upload happens, German only gets a 2. Of course, also, I'm pretty sure, if not the world title, I'm sure the Infinite title is also a possibility for both of these men. As now, BB Disco, Irish Whip, Jamal, another Japanese arm drag. Another one. And now, a third one. BB Disco on a roll right now. Jamal running in and gets caught with some strikes from BB Disco. And now, Irish Whip into the corner. Nice from Disco off the ropes and takes him down with a head scissors. And again, BB Disco using his speed. And now, moonsault, nicely done. The height and elevation, and only gets a 2. He almost had him. BB Disco now using that flash and flare, but also a bit of cunning as well. Dropping the elbow, and he's going to do it again. Drops it down. And a third elbow. BB Disco firmly in control here. And now, is he going for another moonsault? No, this time Jamal gets the knees up. I think BB Disco took a little bit too much time, and the Savage takes advantage with a headbutt. Jamal knows he's in the driver's seat now. Into the corner. Big clothesline. You know he'll be looking for that Old Bay Lariat or the Savage Cyclone. Oh, maybe he's going for it here. No, BB Disco was able to counter it and drops him with a power bomb. But oh, the Savage is up. Jamal Bedlam is up, and Disco catching him. No! Maybe I think he was going for a TKO, but the Savage was able to catch him. And another headbutt. And now Disco being tortured in a metaphorical sense by the Savage with these strikes and then a German. And now the Savage looking to end it. Impaler DDT. And BB Disco, in the words of a famous commentator, is bleeding. We have a bleeder. We got a bleeder, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. He was going for the Charm City Bomb, but the lights are out. Oh, wait a minute. That's Charles. That's Charles Schultz. We haven't seen him since Forsaken. What is... Why is Charles Schultz attacking Jamal Bedlam? Jamal doesn't even know where he is right now. Oh my God, a steel chair shot. BB Disco, I don't know where he is. Oh no. Oh no. Powerbomb on the steel guardrail. We need some help for Jamal. Get us out of here. Get us out of here right now.